Hello, everybody. Welcome to Déjà Vu Creations. I'm Nevaeh, and today we're going to be making this little cute little dress that I had made in Marvelous Design and also in Substance Painter. So um, we'll start off in Marvelous Design and work our way into um, Blender and then head over into Substance Painter. So just follow along. And also, I just want to say I am really sorry. I haven't been on in a while. Um, I'll let you know where I've been. I've been actually making kids' books and my cookbook because I do have also a cooking channel that I do as well. Um, and so that's why I'm going back and forth. And it's just, I've been really, really busy, and I also work 10 hours a day. So I'm trying to squeeze in everything that I've got going on. I've just been so busy, but I just wanted to come over here and get something going, get something out there. Um, and I'm probably going to end up going over the new lighting that we now have as well. But that'll be in another video. But for now, I just did this dress that I added buttons to. So you can check that out on this video. Anyway, guys, thank you again for watching my videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll get more content out as soon as I can. And I just want to say thank you. Have a wonderful night and God bless. All right, guys. So we're going to just make a little simple dress. The whole thing about this is that what I'm wanting to show you is how to kind of spruce up your outfit a little bit more besides just doing the regular dress outfit here in Marvelous and just bring it over into Blender. Well, there's some other things that you can actually add to your outfits. Like you can put a whole bunch of buttons all over your outfit, make like a button dress all over button dress. Um, but this is what we're going to do here in a little bit. I'm going to make this dress and then we'll start adding some details to it. Okay, so just kind of follow along and you'll see what we're going to be doing. All right, guys, I just want to kind of show you a place where I go and get a lot of my trim for my outfits that I make. There is a place called this Connect. You can buy it from them or you can actually download it. There are some free content in here that you can use for your outfits. If you even want to download some of the fabric, I love the fabrics in here. I use a lot of their fabric and I'll just add it to my Marvelous Design once I download it. They have all kinds of free things in here. Me personally, I love to make my own stuff and add like the trims and other little gadgets that they may have that I can add to my outfits. But just to let you know, you can come in here and look at this stuff because you can sign up, but make sure you read the rules and stuff, the policies and stuff before you go and do anything. But it is a great place to come and look at some stuff in here. Okay. Okay. This is where I like to come and look for my trims. I love these bows and little rainbows and snails, but those you have to buy, which is not that much. But I'm going to come in here to the free section. I like the arrow looking um, trim things here. I think I'm going to go ahead and add those to my cart because they are free. But I want to look at some other things. I kind of wanted to see if there was any kind of different buttons that I can maybe use because I do use a lot of the buttons for my outfits. and also buckles. I love buckles and zippers. So, just come in here, check it out, see what you guys, if you like it, if you want to use it, it's available for you and it's totally free. Just make sure that when you go to upload it in to Marvelous Design that you're going to the right area. You're going to have to go to like your main like where your PC, all your PC folders are. Make sure you go to user and then public downloads and then Marvelous Design or Clo, whichever one you have, and just add it to the appropriate folder. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get back here. These are some of the things I've downloaded and I've applied into Marvelous Design that I like to use. I love this bow, and I do use this bow and another bow as well a lot of the times for my outfits. But you can make your own bow. I have made my own bows as well, but if you want to use their stuff, you got it right here. And you can sync your outfits and it'll actually stay in one spot. It won't move. It won't even fall to the ground. So just to let you know, you guys can, add different things now to your outfits. Okay, before I get started with my buttons, I definitely want to color the fabric so that I can see my buttons because I can't see white on white. It's just too much white going on. So I definitely want to add some texture to the dress here. So I'm going to look for a really good a fabric that I can use for my outfit here. Um, I really love the red. Pink is my actual favorite color, but I'm trying to stay away from pink as much as possible because I do add a lot of pink to my stuff. So I'm wanting to go with more of a maybe a red and blue that I can add to this. All right, I found a texture I like, and I'm going to go with these buttons here, and I'm just going to add it all around the neck here, and I'm going to do it at the bottom of the dress as well. So just follow along, and once we get these applied, um, just we'll go ahead and bring them over into the UV editor and save it to one of our files, and then bring it into Blender, and then we'll take it into Second Life and then back into Substance Painter so we can do some texturing. Second Life, which I've already done, so that I could put it on there before you guys see her naked. Now, with this new PBR thing that they've got, make sure that, see, you can't use the first box. You have to use the other section. So um, when you're adding your textures, make sure to go to Blend Fung, and that will add your textures to it. So we're going to move over to the second one. And this is where I kind of got a little lost, so that's why I'm looking at it twice. I'm like, what is going on? Because I haven't been back into Second Life in a while because I've been so busy with my life. But I've tried the beta whenever the beta was out, and I loved the beta. I'm glad that they did this. But anyway, just go to the second section right here. You're going to add your textures, okay? All right, so we're going to head over into Blender, and then we'll get that set up. Before we do that, I wanted to show you something. When you add your textures, um, you will have to do, for mine to show up because it was a little dark, I just did the glow a little bit on the side, and I'll show you here in a second what I mean. So okay, so that glow area, just move it up a little bit until you get somewhat of a color. Sometimes it won't show, it's so dark, so you'll just have to adjust that just a little bit, okay? But I am going to go into Substance Painter, so this is going to be adjusted a little bit differently whenever I get that new texture in, okay? Okay, now that we're in Substance Painter, let's go ahead and go to the environment, and let's lighten this up just a little bit. I want to find an environment that will be bright on each side of my garment. Make sure when you twist this that you hit the Alt key and the left of the mouse button and turn it at the same time. You'll be able to move it there. It'll get better as you work with Substance Painter. And if you don't like Substance Painter, you can use Photoshop. That's fine. Or you can use Marvelous Design. I've showed you guys how to use the textures in Marvelous Design as well as Photoshop too. So you've got Photoshop, you've got Marvelous Design, or you can do Substance Painter for your textures. There's endless amount of ways to texture your outfits. I actually love sorry, I actually like Substance Painter a lot. I'm getting better at it. It's just taken quite a bit of time, but you know what? This is how you learn. You're going to make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. So, get over that. You can do this. So just keep working with it and don't give up. I know there's times where I wanted to give up and I was like, nope, I'm going to learn this. I'm going to get it down. I paid for it. So, yeah, I'm going to get it. Anyway, I'm glad I stuck with it and learned how to do this. So, anyway, now that I got my stuff textured or baked, I'm ready to go and I can go ahead and start painting on this. So, I'm going to find a dark blue fabric that I want to use to go with what I have her wearing for my accessories, like her hair accessories or whatever. Now, you can add extra things to the textures, which is what I do. I don't just leave it as one texture, I'll add other things to it. I also need to color my buttons that I have added on here. Because if you don't color them, they're going to be the same textures what you just applied on here. We don't want that. So I want to do a red button. This way it'll stand out a little bit more. So, and I do end up changing my jean fabric to match my boots. So we're going to go with, I am going to go with that red button because I like it. You can use whatever color you guys want. And remember, there's also other places that you can get free fabric. So look around on the internet. There are different places. I love this wrinkle because I added this wrinkle on top of this jean, so it kind of gives me some definition in my outfit here. Kind of want to add a little bit. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do our paint. So just click on the dress, and let's get a red. So give me just a sec. There we go. Let me go up here. We're gonna color a button. We're gonna shrink this down just a little bit. Okay, I need to move my thing up a little bit. There we go, so I can see it. There it is. Looks pretty. So just, keep working with your dress until you get it the way you want. And then once you bring it into Second Life, I'll show you how to apply those textures. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and apply our new textures that we got. And I do end up going back in to my Substance Painter and redoing my outfit. So I don't really just stick with this. I go and fix it up just a little bit more because I wanted my jean dress to kind of match my boots that I end up wearing for the day. Because I like to match when I go out in real life, and I like to match when I'm doing my um, Nevea on here as well in Second Life. So um, I like to coordinate my colors. All right. You don't have to do it that way. It's just the way that I do it. You can do whatever you like on your um, textures and colors. Okay, I really like this. I think it looks cute, but I'm going to change it up. And I do need to fix my boots as well. One more thing, also you can change your environment for your dress so that it can be a different color. Let's say that you want this environment the dress to be a little darker or a little lighter. Change the environment on Substance Painter and it'll make the difference on the color. I'll do one real quick for you. So like this one, for instance, I maybe want it a little bit lighter Okay, we'll just go over here and change the environment and watch the dress color. It'll change as you change the environment. There we go. So if you want it to be that dark, go ahead and just resave it back onto for the dress to be saved, and it'll apply to her dress that she's wearing now. So if I wanted to save it this texture, all I have to do is just re-export it again and then go back and it's darker. To me, that's just a little bit too dark. So like I said, I do end up changing the texture to the outfit anyway at the end. So however you guys want to do it, just work with your stuff here. All right, guys. So this is the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions or want to just, learn something else, just let me know and we can go over it together. I'd be happy to help you. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful night. Take care. And again, thanks again for watching. See ya.